just quickly want to cut across to Tel Aviv. Joining us from Israel is Avishag Avinom, Israeli analyst and former staffer in the media department of Israel's Prime Minister. Avishag, welcome. Your reading of the current activities, does Israel intend to intensify operations, or is there an avenue for an off-ramp at this stage?
As far as the statement coming out from the IDF and the government, basically, we can see that the intention is to go on full scale until all the goals will be achieved, which is eliminating not only the top leaders of this evil, oppressive dictatorship regime, but also really to allow the protesters to be fully resumed with their protest against this regime and try to really change it to a different one. So I think both America and Israel are fully coordinated with this vision of changing Iran's regime, especially after the chance that they have given that America have gave Iran for the past month and a half with all these talks. Iran, I really feel that Iran is now, they thought they have America in their pocket, and they really don't understand the might of the American forces and the Israeli, and they're really playing with fire, and we are seeing the results of that right now.
Professor Chilani, Avishag, stay with me. Professor Chilani, Reuters is just reporting that Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is just about to make a speech. Your reading of the current situation, especially after Iran's foreign minister also tried to reach out to the United States, are they looking for an off-ramp after striking multiple US bases in the region? Both sides have made their point. Or will the US push through till the time it's achieved a regime change? Easier said than done.
Two things. First, the initial strikes that were designed to decapitate Iran's leadership, those strikes did not fully achieve their objectives. That's very clear, despite the reported killing of the Iranian defense minister. Second, which is that once you launch this kind of a war, you have to prepare for the blowback.
Yes.
Both the Israeli and the US governments have low approval ratings at home. Both Israel and the US are polarized and divided societies. The joint war that they have launched on Iran has no basis in international law, nor does it enjoy public opinion support in the US. Regime change or achieving the kind of objectives that Trump had outlined, including demolishing the industrial capacity of Iran to manufacture ballistic missiles and drones, that would entail a drawn-out conflict. Trump will not be able to deal with the public outcry at home, the backlash that will become inevitable as this war drags on. He cannot achieve those objectives that he's outlined.
And global economy
quickly.
Will be in tailspin.
I'm sorry?
The global economy will be in tailspin. Already airspace is shut over multiple locations. West Asia, Ambassador Trigonayat, the airspace is shut. Flights have been cancelled, and hundreds of flights have been cancelled or been sent back. You find merit in this argument that neither Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu nor the American President Donald Trump have massive backing for this kind of an operation, and there will be tremendous criticism. Already several countries across the world are saying there was no reason for this war. This should have been discussed in the United Nations Security Council, Ambassador.
Well, unfortunately, the UN Security Council has been held hostage to the P5 and at their whims. So nothing can be achieved there. They can talk. There is a call already to call for a session of the UN Security Council by Iran. But at the same time, we have seen it that discussions have been going on. What United States and Israel wanted was a complete recapitulation of Iran. And that is something that the Iranians are not willing to give it. And
Yes.
that is what eventually brought the war upon them. But at the same time, that this is not the first time that the regime change agenda has been applied. It has always been in the making for a very long time, since 1979. Both
Yes.
Iran and Israel suffer from this mad syndrome. And this is what is playing out today. Now, Iran obviously is no match militarily to both the United States and the mighty Israeli intelligence, as well as the the firepower. But at the same time, what they are able to do is they're able to disrupt the whole supply chains everywhere, and that is going to have a major impact globally. And we in India also, as our statement also said, we are deeply concerned. And I'm quite
Yes.
sure when Prime Minister Modi was there in Tel Aviv 2 days ago, and I'm very happy that this thing did not happen while PM was there. So he would have definitely asked for dialogue, diplomacy, and tried to play it down, because it
In fact,
directly
that has
concerns and impacts on
absolutely,
us.
that has been India's constant refrain. All issues must be addressed through dialogue and diplomacy. There's more breaking news that's coming in. We are now being told that sirens are being heard across central Israel amidst a new wave of Iranian ballistic missile attacks on Israel. Civilians across the area where the sirens are being heard are being ordered to rush to bomb shelters and stay there until further notice. The IDF says their anti-missile defense shield, their Iron Dome system is working to shoot down these incoming projectiles. Avishag, your take on the global criticism that's coming Israel's way for this operation. Countries like Russia, they're saying, what was the need of this operation? Dialogue was underway. Oman says, a solution was in sight. Iran was willing to give up uranium enrichment, bring in IAEA, and yet America and Israel went in and bombed Iran.
It's really laughable to hear that Russia is criticizing this attack. It's not even invasion, it's an attack for a preemptive attack to defend Israel from a religious fanatic governance. It's not even a government, it's an oppressive regime that waiting for the day to annihilate the Jewish state and working towards building its capacity and abilities to do so. So hearing criticism from Russia, for example, or Oman, to that matter, it's not really hold any waters. The entire Western Bloc is currently supporting basically this joint attack by the U.S. and Israel, and standing behind it, because all of them understands the risk of giving the possibility to a regime like that to gain nuclear weapon. Now, we all know that the supervision of what they had before, it was not full supervision, and they were hiding a lot of their activities. We all know their deception tactics. This is something that is well written, and it has been criticized also by certain bodies that doing those supervision about nuclear enrichment.